Alright, the next valley has something really special. The Sacred Falls. It's a waterfall, total drop 1200 feet, and it's only accessible by helicopter. Yeah, there's a myth that at the bottom of this waterfall there's an entrance to the underworld, and only the water pressure from that waterfall is preventing the evil from entering this world. Yeah, we will first see it on the left, then I make a tight left turn for you guys on the right, and then we see it one more time a little bit on the left. Yeah, if you combine all those little waterfalls, it adds up. Total drop of 1200 feet. Yeah, this waterfall is only accessible by helicopter because they closed the trail already in 1999 after a landslide. Unfortunately killed 8 people and injured 30 on Mother's Day. Yeah, those sidewalls, they're really unstable, and one of those landslides, you can see it here, can happen at any time. Yeah, they want to prevent another catastrophe from happening. Yeah, so they're not planning to reopen it at any time. People are still going on this hike, but there is a hefty fine if they catch you. About $2,500. Yeah, we are here on the weather side of Oahu. Everything is so nice and green here, and it stays like this all year long. Yeah, about 98% of the time the wind is approaching the island here from this side, the east. Brings a lot of moisture. This moist air is hitting this island and those hills. Clouds are forming and it's raining. This area about 300 inches a year. Compared to the other side of the island, including Honolulu, less than 20 inches. Yeah, the town here on the right, that's Laie. There you can find a Polynesian culture center and a Mormon temple. Also, a few shows in the evening at night, those hulu dancers. Topless dudes dancing with fire and stuff. And a little island here on the right, that's Goat Island. There are no goats anymore, but at some point there were. There are still quite a few wild goats here on this island, but they're quite shy and hard to spot. Yeah, we have a little fire here that's burning for 6 days now, but it's getting smaller. We're fighting it with a helicopter. Yeah, here and there you see those really bright colored trees, those bright green with a silver shine almost. That's the Hawaiian state tree, kukui nut tree. And it was really important at some point in history. They used the oil from this nut in lanterns to produce light. But then electricity arrived here on this island and they became more or less useless.
When darkness falls,
A bunch of prawns here coming up on the right hand side. That's the Kahuku shrimp farm. And this is more or less as far as you can go from the Waikiki area and also from the resorts at the southwest side. It's about a 2.5 hour drive, but if you're into fresh prawns and shrimps, that's the place to go. Yeah, the best food truck down there is using the prawns and shrimps from that farm is supposedly the Giovanni's. Three white balls in front of us coming up. Those are known as the golf balls. Yeah, and that's the radar station. And interesting is that there was already a radar station in December 1941 during the Pearl Harbor attack. It was a different generation. Actually, it was still in an experimental stage. Yeah, but this radar station was able to detect the incoming bombers. They just thought those are friendly aircraft, so they didn't do anything about it.
May it be.
And on the right we have the Turtle Bay Resort. That's the only resort here in this entire area. Yeah, it's surrounded by 2 large golf courses, and the name comes from green turtles who used to breed down there.
Journey on to light the day when the night is overcome. You may rise to find the sun.
Alright, we made it to the North Shore, also known as the wind side of Oahu. Yeah, at least in the winter time we have the largest waves here, up to 65 foot tall. Yeah, sometimes even taller. And all the surf competitions are taking place right here in this area as well. Yeah, for one of those you need at least 25 foot tall waves for 8 hours to rate, which is not uncommon. But, like I said, just in the winter time. In the summer it stays more or less flat here. Then we have the largest waves at the South Shore. The beach here on the left, where the sand is going all the way up to the road, that's Sunset Beach. One of the top 5 spots on this island to take amazing sunset pictures. And the area here coming up on the left in front of this grass field, that's Banzai Pipeline. That's the most famous surfing area on Hawaii. Not much going on in the summer, but in the winter it's packed every single day with surfers from all over the world. Yeah, and then we're coming up here at Shark's Cove. Yeah, it's called Shark's Cove because of its shape. It has the shape of a hammerhead shark's head, and is also fantastic for snorkeling, especially for beginners and families. It's much smaller and shallower than, for example, Hanama Bay. You can park right next to it and it's free. Also has this area of potholes right next to it, home to some interesting sea creatures. I'll make a side left turn for you guys on the right very soon. Just to mention this beautiful bay here. That's Waimea Bay. Even better to take amazing sunset pictures. They have this rocky area on one side. They have palm trees in the middle. And there's usually at least one sailboat parked right in the middle of that bay every evening. Yeah, the top 3 snorkeling areas, Hanama Bay we saw earlier, then here Shark's Cove, and on the west side Electric Beach. For now you only have to pay for Hanama Bay. Electric Beach and Shark's Cove are free. I try to find a way to restrict the access down there.